If you want a steady, consistent flow of traffic to your website, the best type of content to publish is evergreen content. But how do you find the best evergreen topics to write about? Well, that's what I will show you in today's video. So when it comes to evergreen content, keep in mind that it's totally different. It's the opposite of trendy or trending content. Okay, so evergreen content remains relevant and valuable over time. So it's the opposite of trends or especially news. Trends come and go, but evergreen content is more timeless and it solves people's problems or answers questions every single year. And because it solves people's problems and answers questions, people will constantly be searching for that topic online. And if you have evergreen content that would help that searcher, then you would be getting consistent traffic. All right, so keep that in mind. So evergreen content can definitely offer you long-term consistent traffic. Now, how do you find evergreen content? So I recommend checking forums and communities on Reddit to see what's trending and also what's consistent over a long period of time. So for example, I searched for iPhone on Reddit. So what I like to do is take a look at the posts right here and also the communities on the right-hand side. So regarding the posts, you could see when it was last published, right? So this one says 7 months ago, 6 months ago, 3 months ago, a year, so on and so forth. So for the most part, all of these posts are pretty new. The iPhone subreddit also has over 4 million members as well. So obviously a very popular topic. Now on the flip side, I searched for iPhone 10, and if we take a look at these posts right here, we can gain a lot of insight. So this one was posted 8 years ago, this one was 2 years ago. Now this one is 3 months ago, but if you look at the actual post, it says what to do with iPhone X. So people want to know what they can do with the phone after so many years, right? This one right here is from 2 months ago, and they're asking how long is the iPhone 10 going to be usable? So this gives you a lot of insight into what's evergreen or what's losing interest over time. Now, when it comes to search interest, another place you can look is Google Trends. Okay, so I searched for iPhone 10 and I filtered by the United States over the past 5 years. Now we can see 2 line graphs right here. This first one comes from Keywords Everywhere. So if you want access to this line graph, go to keywordseverywhere.com and install this browser add-on for Chrome, Firefox, or Edge. And what's nice about this line graph is that you could see the average monthly search volume for our search term, and it compares it with the past year and the past quarter. So for iPhone 10, you could see that it's trending downwards here. So the dark blue line is the actual search volume that's provided by Keywords Everywhere. And then this lighter blue line is the Google Trends data, the search interest, the search trend at these specific dates. So you could see it's clearly going lower and lower. So iPhone 10 is not an example of evergreen content. Now let's take a look at iPhone 16. So this one was just announced in early September. So you do see that huge spike for interest. And it's been pretty consistent, but slowly going a little lower. But I do expect the iPhone 16 topic to basically follow what the iPhone 10 is experiencing right now, right? So iPhone 10 and iPhone 16 are both not evergreen, but what is evergreen is the search term iPhone. So as you can see, it's been pretty consistent over the past 5 years. But the search term iPhone is pretty broad. So if we go a little bit more narrow, we could search for iPhone repair. Now this is pretty consistent. You can see that it has been trending a little lower the past, I would say, 3 years or so. But I'm pretty confident that within the next 5 years, there should be a pretty good substantial search interest, right? So even though there is a slight decline, it's been pretty consistent over time. So this would be considered evergreen content. Now looking at a different phone brand, BlackBerry. So one of their last phones they launched was the BlackBerry Key 2. So we could see there's a lot of search trend back in 2020, but clearly there is a significant drop all the way down and barely any interest right now. Now, aside from technology, you could search for basically any term in Google Trends. I searched for Zen Garden. So this shows consistent search volume and interest over time. So great evergreen topic you can write about. Also gravel garden. Now this is interesting because you could clearly see there is seasonality, right? So it looks like it peaks in March and in April every single year. And then the search interest and the search volume goes down in January. So even though there is pretty significant seasonality, it's very consistent over time. So this is another great example of evergreen content. So after you find some evergreen topics, you can create long-term traffic content for your website. So a couple of really great ones are how-to guides and tutorials. So you can create helpful guides that have a long shelf life and also tutorials on common challenges or tasks in your niche. You can also create listicles and resources. So maybe the 10 best tools for your topic or 20 tips for a specific problem. And what's great about these listicles and resources is that they are easy to update and continuously useful over time. Now you should have a better understanding of how to find evergreen topics and what types of content you can create for those evergreen topics so you can get website traffic every single year. So if you enjoyed this video, let us know by smashing that like button and also subscribing to our channel. And if you want to check out any other videos, feel free to click any of the ones on the screen. Thank you.